By the right of the council, shut up, Brad. By the will of the Force, welcome back into another episode of the Galaxy Famous Jedi Talk. We started talking about beards and microphones before the start of this episode, breaking the fourth wall.
It's a weird episode.
But the council is all here, plus one. We'll get there in a second. Straight across from me, tripped at the Puerto Rican Day Parade because he brought a hot dog. Evan T. Boucher. Evan, how the hell are you?
Oh, hello there. I'm confused on that by many levels. I don't even like hot dogs. So it was probably a Ronto wrap is honestly what it was.
Evan.
You don't like hot dogs, but
No.
you eat Ronto wraps?
Yeah.
It's
Evan.
the same thing, guy.
Evan,
No,
Evan,
it's a
Evan.
space hot
Thank
dog.
you.
What are you,
One second,
Franks
hold
and
on.
beans?
It's a
You
space
fucking-
Patrick.
Yes.
So we are exclusive. We're doing a VIP tour tomorrow.
Yes.
And
In just a few hours, in 12 hours from now,
Yeah.
we'll be eating at, where is it?
Ohana.
Ohana.
Somewhere.
Ohana.
Ohana. I'll be eating
Family.
pineapple ham or some shit.
I do just, Brad, you and I have one question for Evan. Is he ready?
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself.
Cosmic Rewind's coming, baby.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
We're
No,
making you
can't
do
If
it.
there's only thing I dislike Cosmic Rewind more about, if that wasn't even a sentence, which it wasn't,
Shut
it's
up.
that song on it.
Shut
Oh,
up.
you get out of Brad's apartment.
That's
Conga
the
is a
worst,
national
man.
treasure.
The song's good.
The worst
but
is
not for
Disco
that ride.
Inferno.
I haven't had that one.
That's the only one I haven't had yet.
I haven't had Iran.
I bet that's good.
It's good.
I bet it is.
I think the Tears for Fears is the best.
I think that's
Agreed.
I've
Or
only had
September.
two, but
But to be fair, I've had September
I
like
go,
9 times. I'm kind of
Conga,
over
if
it.
we get September tomorrow, I'm kicking you off the ride.
It's going to happen. You know
Mid-ride.
it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
Well, anyway, the man who we're talking about, who I will kick off the ride tomorrow on Cosmic Rewind, if we get September. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Brad Hughes. Brad, how the hell are you?
The 21st night of September. I'm good. What's up? What's happening? I just heard Cosmic Rewind September. I'm ready
right?
to go.
Aren't you
Yeah.
excited?
This
We're
is
on the
the
show.
most- this is
Top
the most
10
excited-
edition. I'm sorry, guys. We
yeah,
got
this is
this
your
is top 10
favorite one.
Haslabs, by the way.
First off, we're not even like in the garage. We're in my apartment right now.
That's why
because
the vibes are off.
It's hot.
147 degrees outside, 437% humidity.
Yeah.
It's nuts. So we're inside doing it
The
tonight.
garage is on fire as we
It
speak.
is. It is currently.
Garage
getting
is
put
on
out.
fire.
Is that the music video you were in?
It was.
Yeah, that song kicks ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. That song's dope.
It's good too.
No,
Got some good
I'm-
background actors in it.
I'm very excited
Just
for
one.
this show. I had one that if you listen to the Monday's episode, I woke up in the middle of my dreams and wrote it down, and I will tell you about what it is. I'm excited. But we have a fourth member and a potential fifth member of the council. This dude's
Crangus.
tall as shit.
Crangus McBasketball.
Do you know like how hard it is to make me feel short? This one
Oh, yeah.
walks in and I'm
that
like,
guy, yeah.
yeah.
Maybe both of you tall guys.
Hi.
All three of you tall guys feel short.
I feel like I was going to get my ass beat or something.
Could you imagine if Kyle
odd.
was here? He'd be like, oh, my God.
Yeah, he would. I don't know what he would do. He'd probably just go right to his knees, which would make him even smaller than he should be for that activity. Hi, Brett.
Oh, my God.
Hi. What's up? That was a bad thing for you to walk in on.
This was a
So-
Curb Your Enthusiasm joke.
His face. Brad's face sells it.
This guy
So when Courtney asked about sleepovers earlier,
of all the things,
more of that.
of
More-
all the things to walk in on, we just did an hour show
About-
with Matt from Can't Kill Chewy,
about
and nothing was
toys.
inappropriate.
No.
And then I say one thing, and my 6-year-old daughter walks out of the room. And I'm just like, I looked at you, I saw her, and I'm just like, well, I can't unsay it now, can I?
You can try.
And I don't know what to do. I'm mad now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Almost as mad as this Haslab project not getting funded. Anyway, to Evan's left, the producer.
Wait. Didn't Tom? I want to know what Tom has to say.
I said Crangus
Shut up.
McBasketball.
That was it.
You
Okay.
wrote it, yeah.
To Evan's left, the producer of Jedi Night Live. If you ever,
R.I.P.
if you were one of the 37 people that watched that whole thing, Austin Boucher.
Every
What's going on?
How's
Do
it going?
you go by Austin Boucher or Boucher? Because your brother is indecisive and it pisses me off.
I am
I
Boucher,
go
100%.
however they pronounce it.
I'll ever say it.
If they say Booker, that's me.
David Putty's live on the show.
That's me.
Spoiler: my
Do you go
brother is
by-
actually Patrick.
Patrick
Yeah, that's
Warburton.
me.
Your brother is Patrick Warburton.
I'm
Who
Peter.
knew? Who knew? Who knew? Do you go by Boucher or Boucher?
I go by voucher mostly.
You do.
Welcome to the show again. The
thank-
last
thank
time you
you.
were here, it was not good.
Nope, it wasn't
I don't
a show.
even-
It was a
I
good
don't
time.
even-
It was a show, but it was not.
It was not
The show.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it
The
ever
show.
even got released. I
No,
don't
it
think
didn't.
no,
It
no,
was
no,
it was
no, no,
post your first show on Fourth Mother
We
Box.
stopped like 30 minutes into it, and we're
It's
like,
not good.
No,
We
but that's how life is.
Me and Evan
That's
had some
fine.
words, and it wasn't good.
That was the night of the Scottish ghost joke on Fourth Mother Box that we just were losing it.
That was the same day.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones fighting a Scottish ghost. Yeah, that was the same.
Maybe that's why I was so mad at you.
Because I remember waking up to a text from you. It was like, oh, wait a minute, what happened?
It was not good.
Yeah.
No one will ever hear that episode, but it was not good. But this one's
And
gonna be
in hindsight, the stupid multiverse kicked it off. So more facts to why it's stupid.
Yeah, what was the catalyst behind
Something
the
about
argument?
I still like Loki, but I was like, no, Loki's good, and you were just like, Yeah.
That's exactly
But
what
yeah.
it was.
We got in that. Hang on.
water under the bridge.
Hang on a second. We got over
Because we're bros.
We got into
but,
a
like,
fight about Loki.
That's what
Yeah.
started it, but it got worse. But in hindsight, yeah, the multiverse is dumb. I was
That's
wrong.
so stupid.
So
Oh yeah, you were saying you liked the multiverse.
I like the way Loki was doing it, but everything after Loki.
You know what? I think I stand by what I said. Not remember.
I stand by it too now. What you said.
The Loki season finale kind of sucked, but
Yeah, and that
It just-
started this trend of the multiverse sucking.
yeah, it did. But we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about tonight, fellas.
Top
Oh
10
my
has, like-
god, I'm so excited for this episode. So, you guys all know this. We've talked about it ad nauseum on this channel and on this podcast. But tonight we're gonna put the final nail in the final coffin of the Haslab lightsaber that didn't get funded. Only had like 1,400 Black Series. Shut up! 1,400 Black Series or 1,400 backers on it. You even think they heard me?
Yes.
no, but they
They're
ignored
still
you.
Yeah,
talking.
You mean
So
Yeah, they
don't-
definitely
You
think you're
mean
like,
they
Yeah,
as
my
in
kids.
work.
like they as?
Shut up!
Do you mean they as in like the people on the 5th floor?
Yeah,
yes,
they heard me.
They heard you. Yes,
No, but yeah.
You have to
so
be more specific when you say they now.
that's true. Them, they,
They could be
her, she, it.
some white chick that doesn't like
Yeah,
Ron DeSantis.
there it is. That was better than the last time you used
Well,
it.
if you say they, you can be talking about Ezra Miller.
Give me some.
Screw that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I'm the biggest DC fan in the room right now,
Yeah.
but screw
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy.
Look at
I'm,
his
I'm
arm.
second.
Yeah.
Look at his arm. Yeah, he's a.
Yeah,
Ezra
I,
Miller, you got
I listened to a few episodes.
Yeah.
You got Ezra Miller
Knowing.
on your arm?
No, I've got him on my ass.
Could you imagine?
It's where he belongs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where he wants to be.
Hey,
It's true. He does want to be there.
Tom is now
No,
been
no,
But
kidnapped.
I'm not a.
Tom
not
is
a-
way too old for that.
Yeah, well,
True.
I'm also not a 65-year-old Hawaiian that seems to have to put a restraining order out on him.
Tom has now been kidnapped by Ezra Miller
What-
at gunpoint.
I feel like we're blowing this out so hard.
I think it's because we're
There's a
having a
mother
good old
joke
time.
in there.
I think we're all
Yeah, there
yelling.
is.
Blowing out Kyle's mom. All right, that's better. I think that's better. Anyway, yeah.
What'd you
so-
say about Kyle's mom?
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's
yes.
a thick ass boy. Damn.
That's my favorite meme of all time. Oh my god, that dog is so cute.
it's adorable. Yeah.
Oh, I love
feel
it. All right, so we're doing the top 10 each of. Shut up! Top 10 Haslabs. We're doing a show out here.
Drank the whole bottle.
I wish I was still feeling it. Guys, for real, keep it down, please. I love you. Nah, nothing.
I'm indifferent.
Perfect. Well, you better use them tomorrow
Hey.
because it's not going to get any better.
Tom is going to bring the Anakin lightsaber tomorrow. And
Oh, you better believe it. I mean, you know what?
yeah, the youngling slayer is what I meant to say.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So what we're doing today on today's episode, we are doing a top 10 Haslab projects that we want to see. And if you want to know what Matt from Can't Kill Chewie thinks about that, listen to Monday's episode if you haven't done that already. I love that guy. How cool was he? How
Very
cool was
cool.
he on the show? He was great.
We should do top 10 coolest guys.
He's a
he'd
natural.
be on it.
He'd be on it.
He'd be on it.
Matt from Wet Ray Radio would be on him. The two Matts
It's
would be
it's
cool.
a common name with the cool guys. You know, Matt.
It'd be pretty
Top
cool.
10
But
mats.
Top 10 Matts.
top 10
He'd be on
Matts,
it.
he'd be
He'd
number
on it.
2 or 3 for sure.
Floor
Yeah.
mat. 10.
Floor mat, doormat. Yeah, those are pretty
Yeah.
good.
Would he be above a doormat?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Right.
Yeah.
Not a floor mat though. Floor
in
mat.
between.
This is gonna be fun. I cannot wait to do this episode. So, who has the most honorable mentions? Does anybody have any honorable mentions?
0.
Nothing.
Hold on. I have 2 honorable mentions.
I
We
have
have to-
2
we
honorable
have to, like,
mentions as well.
preface.
My
We had-
list is
I always say it
honestly
wrong.
just honorable mention.
I like that.
I thought long
even
and
have
hard
10?
for the
Who
past 30 minutes
That's
for this
It was
list.
more than we
Austin's
can
first
say for
Jedi
Evan.
Talk joke
Jesus
song.
Christ.
Mine was 10.
Yeah.
Last week you were like writing it as the show started.
Yep. But we have to preface this by saying, like, Tom and Brad know so much about Haslab.
Brad knows more about
I don't-
Haslab than I do.
I
don't know
never even
anything
like
about
cared
Haslab. It's
about it
just-
until this week. So I had to
I
like
wouldn't
learn
call
about
myself
this.
an expert on
But
it.
compared to me, I'm like, sure, that thing that I don't buy and don't care about. So
So I guess we should clear up for, excuse me, for people who don't know what Haslab is.
yeah,
for
because
anyone
this
who's
was
not
me
listening.
until this week, basically.
Haslab projects are a thing that you directly fund through Hasbro, And what they do is they make a premium product, but it costs a
In
premium.
quotes. Premium
but
in quotes.
No,
Most
the
of the time.
idea is that it's supposed to be a premium product, right? Like, which maybe that's why this one failed. But yeah, the idea is it's a premium product. It's a collector piece. It's something that you're not going to get, from Hasbro at Target or rest in peace Toys R Us. It is something that you're going to get directly from Hasbro. It's collector grade. Blah 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 blah. So this past week they had the second Black Series Haslab project failed. The first one was the Rancor, and we talked a lot about that on the show when that was happening and when that failed. And we were pretty vocal about why it failed, and I've been pretty vocal about this one, why it failed. I think I did like 30 Instagram posts about it this week. I feel like I've talked about this thing ad nauseum, but it's important because I think that Hasbro is very out of touch with what fans want and what they expect out of a Haslab project.
It was game over for Haslab.
My problem with this is I don't want Hasbro to think that Star Wars fans don't want Star Wars Haslab projects anymore, because that's not the case. We
How many did the Razor Crest get?
A lot. I mean,
exactly.
But they're 0 for 2 with Black Series now.
Yeah.
So they've done 4 Star Wars projects. Period.
What was the first one?
First one was Jabba's.
Okay. That's right. Did you get that one?
No, I didn't get. This was before I was collecting.
Oh, okay.
I would have 100%. Like if that was something, it was I think it was like $3.99 or something. It wasn't even that expensive.
Yeah,
and it came with like 2 exclusive carded figures that
that's pretty cool.
People sell them at shows. I saw one the other day, and it was the figure itself was $800.
Damn!
I mean,
oh my god!
It's one of those things that's just like. Then there's a Grogu carded figure from the Razor Crest one.
Yeah,
they do a lot of really when it's done well. It's done very very well. And that's the Black Series thing is what bothers me, because I talked about this on a video. If you're interested in my thoughts on why it failed, you can check that out on YouTube.com/Jedi
Jedi Talk.
But it is. It's just a shame, and it's upsetting, and I hope that they don't just like have this knee. Corporations have this tendency to do this knee-jerk reaction where like something doesn't go well, and they're like, "Oh, the circumstances around why it didn't go well are not a factor. It just doesn't matter. No one cares." Yeah. Like Solo.
I was gonna say the exact thing.
Solo is a solid Star Wars movie, and people want to make Solo 2 happen. Like it's a hashtag, and they yelled it at Ron Howard at the Light and Magic panel. John Hoey did.
He's like, it's not me, but okay.
John Hoey did. He yelled it at it. I was like, make Solo 2 happen. He's like, it's not my call. You know, it's.
They did the droid rights thing on Halcyon.
I saw that and laughed so hard. I loved it.
It doesn't bother me. People got like. I know it didn't say. You didn't say that, but it was just one of the things I saw people getting upset about. I'm like, well, L3 did it.
Yeah,
I'm not upset. I just laughed because it was like a funny reference. Like,
people will take anything very far.
Yeah. Yep. So it just one thing. It was just like it's a non-issue to me. But
top 10 Haslab. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's just do it. What was I saying? I feel like I was clearing something up. What was I talking about?
You were talking about
Haslab is like reactionary. They're like, now this happens. So they're gonna be like, they don't want this.
Now, just because this failed doesn't mean we don't want more Black Series projects.
Correct.
Like we want them. Just do it in the right way and do the right project itself.
Do it correct.
So I have two honorable mentions. You guys ready for my 2 honorable mentions? I guess.
Sure.
Do you have 2 as well?
I do have 2.
So I'll do my 2, and then we'll just go. We'll go in a circle.
That works.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do both of mine, then you do both yours.
Okay.
My first honorable mention is a Senate chamber playset in the TVC, and you could do a carded like Sheev Palpatine figure. You could do
Masamita or Nfrita.
I remember you're talking about
far as carded figures.
What about the ET aliens?
You don't have to
them in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. You
Get
could
weird
with the ET card. Like, there's a lot of cool things you could do with a Senate chamber playset.
Never thought
in the
about
TVC.
Yeah, the
and
ET.
you could do it in any of the 3 prequels. You could do Phantom Menace. You could label it however you want.
Though Jar Jar Misa propose.
There's so much stuff you can do with a Senate chamber playset. I think that is a slam dunk, because if you saw a $400,
it's going to be an Andor too.
Yeah.
So like you can relate it to Andor.
If you saw a $400 plate, because that's what these things cost. It costs around $300, $400, $500.
Yeah.
A $400 playset, and it looked like the Senate chamber. Come on, dude.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
How
cool
big
would
are
that be?
you saying?
So the
So
the figures,
TVC is a 3.75 inch scale.
How many meters?
So it would be like this tall.
Okay.
By this big, I mean if you looked at any of the Java's playset stuff, they're huge. They're massive.
They're basically the Falcon we have at home, but a little bigger.
They're bigger than that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Java's sail barge is huge.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
massive.
so like maybe
Java's sail
like
barge
2.5 feet wide, 3 feet wide.
Java's sail barge.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's massive. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. So that's why I love this list, because you could really just kind of do whatever you wanted to with it. But that's my first honorable mention, and then my second one is a Black Series N1 Starfighter. Black Series scale,
for that.
$299. I don't think that's unreasonable for a Black Series, because Black Series
especially
is 6-inch scale,
yeah,
so it's almost twice
figures.
as big.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a Naboo Starfighter in the 6-inch.
That thing
scale
would be as big as your couch, like not quite, but yeah,
it'd be pretty big. So
Huge.
What are the edge?
Huge.
My honorable mentions. First one is a non-Star Wars property, but and I don't know if DC could do a Haslab, but because I think they're tied up with McFarlane. But let's just say if they could, I want a utility belt. Batman's utility belt.
that'd be cool.
That's pretty dope.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
And you could add things that he has in utility belt, like the backlaw, batarangs.
You can, like, what was it
Batarangs
called?
would be
Boosters? Is
badass.
that what that's called? Like, if you
Stretch
incentives,
goals.
stretch goals. There it is. You could do that with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Good
bat
idea.
shark repellent.
Yeah, do the bat shark
should
repellent
be-
it's a
from the
must.
It's a
'60s.
must.
It should.
That is my favorite thing of all time.
You ever
Batman.
watch that whole movie?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
love
have
it.
it.
We have it on
We watch
DVD.
it all
Some
the
days you can't get rid of a bomb.
Yes.
That's my favorite scene of all time.
What is it? The
The
something-
nun.
a
So
machine, a machine
Baby
gun.
So during the scene in the '60s
got it.
Batman movie, Adam West is running around with a bomb that he takes from like the villain's hideout.
A
and
bomb
for
from like the Acme cartoons.
from, like,
it's just a circle.
10
Oh,
minutes.
the one from the meme?
Yeah.
He can't figure out how to get rid of the bomb for
Because
10
he
minutes.
looks over
It's
here
so
and there's
hilarious.
like a baby in a stroller. He looks over
There's
here,
ducks,
there's baby ducks.
Baby ducks. There's like a band playing.
Yeah,
A
and he
nun.
breaks the fourth wall
A
and
nun,
he looks
yeah.
at the camera and he goes, "Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb."
Yeah.
One of the best is there's a riddle. It's like, what's 6 ounces?
And
Sits in
dangerous?
a tree and dangerous. And Robin just like
A
that.
sparrow with a machine gun.
And precisely,
And
Robin.
he's precisely right.
Jibbity jillikers.
That's rough.
Love it.
That's when the last
I
time
do
Batman
love that
was
movie, though.
campy, and then
I
Batman
do
finally
love
came
that
out of his
movie,
shell.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, some of these are outside the box, and this one
Good.
is the cut off Wampa arm. So
Frame that on your wall. Like, can you
how
imagine?
cool would that be
That's
to have
awesome.
a cut off Wampa arm?
Cauterized. The cutterized.
Like a
arm.
Haslab of the Wampa arm. Like,
Is this an honorable mention still?
yes.
Dang, I wish it was number one. But
Yeah, right. But you could do like a carded Han, like a carded Tauntaun, like a carded Luke, like
did not.
hanging upside down or something like that with
My
his
list is
lightsaber.
awful.
You have
after
the, you have the
hearing
Wampa
these.
being like,
Yeah,
like its
exactly.
arms
Yeah.
gone.
My list is awful after hearing
There
all
we
of
go.
those.
I don't know.
Dang.
That's such a good one.
I know that maybe should have ended up on my actual list because now that I'm looking, this
That's
one's a lot
awesome.
better. But yeah,
I love
Wampa
that.
arm.
That's hilarious.
Ugh.
Oh shit, I love that. That's so funny.
Man.
Wouldn't
All
that be fun to just like display? Like,
Yeah,
I
on
got
your,
the arm.
on your
I love
mantle.
it.
What
Yeah. I
a
think it's-
conversation starter.
Yeah.
You know, like, the heck
What
is
is
this?
that? Oh, it's a bloody Wampa arm. You remember in Empire Strikes Back?
I fired on Empire after work today after I did some packing, and then like I watched that scene. I'm like, okay, the Wampa arm has to make it the list.
I rewatched Force Awakens last night. The first 40 minutes. That is such a fun fucking movie.
it is.
Yeah.
I watched it up until they got off Jakku, and I went to bed. But that movie is so fun.
Yep.
From beginning to end. That just it's such a great introduction to Star Wars. All right, what
More
are
honorables.
yours?
I got none.
So are we starting with you, Brad?
Let's start with your 10. What
I'm
is
fine with
Yeah,
that.
so we'll go to 10. All right. My number 10 is this would be very ambitious, and remember, this is just blue sky in it. I don't know how they would do all the details for this, but they already do the Stormtrooper helmets. Why not make Stormtrooper armor? Black Series has
1,000,000%.
Stormtrooper armor.
Yeah.
Maybe
do it.
you do
They would make so much money.
maybe you do like full armor from top to bottom, $800, whatever it is. If you have the helmet, you can save money. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
but it's to scale with all their other Stormtrooper stuff that they've done. Why not just go full in and make some official Star Wars armor? There's never been official Star Wars Stormtrooper armor made ever,
You're right.
other than Galaxy's Edge. But that's not even technically official because they. If you know any of that stuff, like yes, you buy it, but it's done through like a third party. It's not really Star Wars. So if
And-
you could do
right.
through Hasbro, who has the license to Star Wars, it would be official Star Wars Stormtrooper armor.
They don't
So-
even have to stop there. They could go into the Clone Wars, do all types
Yeah,
of
you could
clone
do-
stuff.
That's how you start.
They
Yeah, that's
could,
how you
they
start.
could
You
even
just get
just do
interest.
the,
Yeah.
the small clone armor
Oh,
that a
man,
lot
I
of
would
the
love that
Jedi used
armor.
to wear.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
around like
The Obi-Wan's
the
armor?
Anakin's
Oh, I want
armor and
Anakin's
all
armor
that
so
stuff.
bad.
Anakin's, yeah.
There's so
Yeah.
many options for this idea. Like I think doing a Stormtrooper would just like get the floodgates open and people are like,
Exactly.
okay, I'm backing this because I want to see this down the line.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Like
It's
There's a
easy.
lot of
You
cool
just
stuff
repaint
there.
it, repackage it. That's all
Yeah,
you gotta do. You just keep
it's-
going for infinity for all time.
Maybe you
Like,
do they sell Jedi robes at Galaxy's Edge that are 2 sizes. Make 2 size armor. Like make it to where it looks good in a large and an extra large and a small and a medium. You know what I mean? Like
make the Family Guy version and then make.
it could be done and do it. I think it would be a really
Most
cool,
fans would buy the Family Guy size.
I was.
I think it would be cool to see.
Yeah, it would be.
I think it'd be a really cool
Yeah.
and ambitious project for them to do. All right, Tom.
Maybe not so ambitious, but the Wayfinder is my number 10. I'd like a Wayfinder.
Dude, that should be at docks first off, but yeah.
I agree, but if
This
we get
would
a
be
little bit more
sick.
better
got
of a
into an
Wayfinder.
argument about this the other day on Facebook.
What?
So you know the Doc's Mini Mysteries?
Yes.
Somebody thought they're Wayfinder, but it's
Somebody
not.
thought
it's a holocron.
that the holocron was
Yeah.
a Wayfinder, and I corrected them, and they gave me shit about it.
Idiots.
How
I'm like,
dare you?
it's not
It's a
wrong
Jedi
to be
holocron.
wrong. You're wrong. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's all right. I'm not
Yeah.
going like
Dude,
you can't
the-
buy one because you don't know what it is. Like they
Right.
thought the holocron was a Wayfinder. Like no, this is a Wayfinder.
Right.
That's a holocron.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, well, it's not though. You know. I'm not wrong here.
Yeah.
You
The
can
spiky
Google
skull
Wayfinder.
that
Why
you got?
don't you do this? Why don't you Google Wayfinder and then why don't you Google holocron? Tell me which one you
see
want.
which one looks like. But the spiky skull that you got, I'm a huge General Grievous fan, and I was even like, I don't know.
I think you were the one that told
And
me
Austin
what
was
it
like, it's General Grievous. And I'm like, you're
I
right.
second guessed it because you guys were like, "What the heck is this?" and
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm
"I'm
mad I
pretty
didn't
sure they
think it
know
was
more
Grievous.
than
You're like,
me."
if Evan
but-
doesn't know Grievous,
that
I love
era of
Grievous.
Star Wars, I have like a huge blind side to.
I love Grievous, and
we
I'll
did
admit,
talk about
I
that
didn't
last
know.
time. We talked
No,
about
that was
a
on
lot
it.
last
No,
time.
well,
Oh, that was
that was a phone episode.
Yeah, that was.
You've been on a phone episode
Yep.
before.
Yeah.
That was
You
a
know a
great
lot
episode.
about the Clone Wars stuff.
Yeah.
That's not my forte, even remotely. What is your number 10?
I'm good.
He did it.
Wayfinder.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
It's a
I've
good
been
one,
trying
by
to
the way.
rethink
Thank
my
you.
list so bad because mine is awful compared to these cool things.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard.
You
though,
haven't
yeah?
heard any of it, and you're like, yes.
Evan, shut the fuck up.
All right, what is your term? Number 10, Austin. You're number 10. No.
Thanks, Harrison.
I'm just gonna let you know mine is worse.
I don't know. So my number 10
It's going down. a
is
lot.
not TVC scale or Black Series scale because it's impossible, but like a super detailed, like somewhat playset version of like Dryden's yacht, Dryden Foss's
hell yeah.
yacht. That would be sick.
That's not
That'd be cool.
unreasonable.
That's
yeah,
very not
like, I
unreasonable.
don't probably like $4 or $5.
TVC?
Just like,
You could do that in TVC for sure.
I didn't think
I
about
don't know.
that.
That's
I
like a
love that.
skyscraper. It's like a. So I don't know if you could do it to a figure
you could-
scale.
They did Jabba Silbarge, and it's not. It's to scale, but it's to the scale of the figure. It's not necessarily the entire ship. I mean, the Falcon doesn't look exactly like the Falcon
True,
looks.
true. But yeah, but like that's just a
They,
super.
they know they
sleek
did a Galaxy's
design
Edge
and
Falcon, right?
They did. And like,
Yeah.
I've always kind of in the back of my mind wanted it, but I don't need to have it.
$500 from.
Yeah,
Target.
that's what stopped me. And I have the Galaxy's Edge. I have the Falcon from the '90s at home, so like close enough. I'll take it.
Does it come with porgs?
No, I can just go buy a Porg. It's fine.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
that's a good one.
But yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Super sleek,
Here's the thing.
super
Again,
cool.
blue sky. Say whatever
Yeah.
you want. Like that's the beauty of this is you can say whatever you want
and
it
then
to be.
some of those stretch goals could be like a Dryden figure or a Kira figure, whatever. Just go
Did they
down the
make
list.
a Dryden TVC figure? They didn't, did they?
No, I don't think so.
There's not a Kira, is there? There's
How do
Black
you not-
Series Kira, but
How
not
do
a.
you not do that?
I don't know.
He's a pretty big character in
Yeah,
that
he
movie.
is.
I
Like,
got a Riva.
they've
She's
got-
right behind Courtney's head.
yeah, and
Yeah,
she's
they've got everything
she's
out.
like she's like 2 months old, but Solo and
And
Voss
he
is
had
how old is
yeah,
he?
he's a
5 years?
he's a
Not
prominent
5, but-
villain. They should get his ass up there.
Yeah, a good villain.
You
too,
could
but
get his weapon as like
true.
a stretch goal.
that would be sick,
Oh,
dude.
That thing would be fun.
Yeah,
That is on my list.
Oh,
crossover. Well, it's gonna be there.
Whoops! should
Hell
have
yeah.
said that.
So
All right.
what's
That's
your
all right.
number
What's your
10?
number 10?
Well,
Well,
my number 10
That's cool.
is, I'm going to just go ahead and preface this as well. I changed a lot of my list in the past 30 seconds. However, my number 10 is a Tuscan club. It could be Boba's.
beautiful.
Oh, the
It
Gaffy.
Gaffy
could-
stick?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
wasn't sure on the name, so I didn't want to
That's okay.
throw something out there.
You're a
that was
bad Star
wrong.
Wars fan now.
Or it could be the chieftain from the Boba Fett story. It could be, maybe they do a rotation of they
The
do
one Anakin kills.
Yeah, or the children.
Women and children
Yeah,
too.
all of them. Maybe they could even create one, that's, I don't know, more fan-based where they have kind of like a voting contest that you guys were talking about, last, what was that, last Friday's episode, perhaps?
Mondays.
Last Monday's episode.
Yeah.
So,
We didn't record these back
I like
to back.
that. That's cool.
True.
We never do that.
We would never do such a thing.
I like
Brad,
that.
number 9.
My
I do like
number
that.
9 is something that I feel like I can't believe isn't a thing, And if it is a thing, I apologize. But I can't believe it's not a thing. But I want a full-on TVC trash compactor scene
Okay.
set.
Nice. Okay.
And I want a carded...
Dianoga?
I want a carded Dianoga. I want a carded Han in Stormtrooper armor. I want a carded Luke in Stormtrooper armor. And I want a dirty dressed Leia. And I want the couch Peter Griffin took out of it.
Yeah.
You read my mind. Look at this couch. Can you believe that? Someone's thrown out
like-
a couch.
And it would be cool because you could make, like, again, we're talking about a $400 thing, right? You could have it to where, like, it's a motorized thing where, like, the walls close in. Like, you could do so much with this idea. You could have trash floating around. Like, you could... Not
Yeah.
floating around, 'cause
It has
you don't
to
need
smell.
water.
You can make your
know.
own trash.
Yeah.
Your son can bring cheese wrappers to you.
Oh, that'd be so good. I'll just look under his pillow again. Bentley, you didn't hear me.
No. I'm sure he heard you.
He's eating cheese. You can't hear
In the bed.
You eat all the cheese you want. Just don't put the wrappers under your pillow.
Put the
dude.
wrappers
Jesus
in
Christ.
the toy
Put
that we're talking about.
You know, the things you wouldn't think you'd have to say as a parent. And here's the thing. It's like I said it once. It's not been once. We're talking, hey, I'm talking 2 years of this.
I mean, after
Hey,
working
don't go get
in the
cheese in the
conditions
middle
I
of the
work
night.
in, I believe it.
Don't go get cheese in the
The
middle
things
of the
I
night.
have to tell grown adults, I get it.
You know what's
Eat
great?
it.
I can go get cheese in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
and
And
put your...
it under your bed.
Yeah.
Or in the trash. I mean,
You're right.
but
It's just insane.
when you're adult, put it where you want. Stick it
But
where
yeah,
you want.
How cool would that be? Like
That's what
all
she
those card figures would be dope.
Yep, that would be.
I mean,
Yeah.
have they ever done a TVC Han and Stormtrooper armor?
Yes. I'm almost positive they have. I really do feel like
I have
I
a-
know they have a Power of the Force.
I have
Han
a
and
Luke and
Stormtrooper armor.
Stormtrooper armor
They
from
might.
back
See?
then,
Let's-
from the
let-
90s.
they might.
So,
Let's take a look. But I mean, how cool was that? Would that be? I mean, we just saw
Insane.
the one that just got released this week. That's coming out soon. Is the I think they're calling it the Rescue playset, the
I don't think I
Mandalorian
have.
one.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't think I did.
You didn't see that? Here,
No.
hang on. Let me find it for you. Yeah, it's like a playset in the hallway from the Mandalorian
Oh, that's cool.
where they rescued Grogu. Yeah, it's cool. You find it?
I did.
Which one? The rescue playset?
Nope.
Oh, there is one.
Yep.
Oh, TVC
$30 on Amazon.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It looks just
All
like
right,
they did in
well,
the 90s, too, basically.
I'm
'Cause
buying
I have
that.
No,
it.
I'm sorry. $23.99
Hey.
right now. It's on sale.
Thank you, Amazon Prime Day.
You know, Optimus Prime died for Prime Day. Okay, can we show some respect? For
Yeah,
this
here
day?
it is.
Come on.
Look at that. How cool was that?
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I think a playset like that size would be cool. And,
Yeah,
and even
easily.
just getting them all together would be cool.
yeah.
I don't know. Fuck you, Tom, for ruining my number 9.
Did he ruin it?
I'm just
No,
giving
he
you
ruined it.
spitting straight
He
facts.
ruined it.
Yep.
How about my number 9? A hovering pram.
It actually hovers.
Yes. I want it to actually
I mean,
hover.
I'd love it, but
How fun would it be to have a hovering pram
it'd
just
be
sitting
awesome.
there?
Yeah.
You could put Grogu in it.
I
They
put
can-
BBC
Jackson,
or
put
Black
Jackson
Series?
in it.
Black
Pick him up,
Series.
put Jackson right in there.
Black Series?
Yeah.
I
Black
mean,
Series.
they have stuff that levitates on. You can buy like a floating rock
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
It's true.
You can
can't
make
you-
that happen.
You could do it.
It's
So-
Again,
2020.
$400.
That's
It's
true.
$400 to $500
I might be like
collectible thing here.
$800.
They,
Oh.
they can make a stretch goal of Grogu that you can put in it.
Is
Yeah.
that the floating egg that Grogu's
Yes.
in? Okay,
Yeah.
that was my number 9 as well.
No way.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Ah, crossover.
Yeah,
Shit.
And it
no,
was
seriously.
actually Tomas's idea.
Nice.
Hey,
The Danish.
I don't know why. Just the way you said it.
The Danish
Danish.
idea.
The
The Danish
Danish idea.
roll. Both
He's like
really good.
Lars Ulrich, a big deal to Danish people.
He said,
I don't know.
Because
Who
he's a
that
big
is.
deal to me.
Well, since that was Austin's number 9, do you want to talk any more on it?
oh,
We'll come back to me.
I agree
I don't
that
think
the
the answer
floating, the
who's
levitating,
Lars is a good.
That was
No,
me.
who's Lars Ulrich?
That was me. I'm like,
Evan
I don't
said
know who that is.
Yeah,
Oh.
tell me.
the levitating is very good. I mean, you could do that with magnets. I mean, or you could
He
even
looks like
maybe
a
make it
fucking
so there's like
Viking
a
that would,
hidden
like,
wall mount. Who
Just
knows?
invade
Yeah.
the village and take all your women. I mean, look at him.
He does.
Not this Lars
Well,
guy.
you
We're
wouldn't
That
take
or
mine,
like-
I can guarantee
talking
you
about
that.
Tomas.
Or like
Yeah,
an
no.
Abercrombie model could talk you into sucking his dick or something. Like it's a fine line between like
And
Nordic.
hit the.
After all, I am an Icelandic Viking, so like I take both the compliment. Like if I would raid your village, take a woman, they'd be like, "All right, this isn't that bad. It could be worse. Could be Brad coming in here. I'm happy it's Tomas coming in here, the Viking. Yeah,
They'd be like,
Enjoy that.
"Yeah, he was great, but I thought his dick would be bigger."
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. And by the way, that's not
Yeah.
Austin doing a voice or
No,
Brad
it's
doing
not.
a voice.
No, it's not.
Or Tom doing a voice.
No.
Or Sandro doing both.
No.
Let's get back on track.
He is
Jesus
Danish.
Christ, what is
He is
happening to the show?
What's your number 9, Evan?
So
we know
my
Austin
number
and mine.
9, we'll circle back to it now. Number 9 is, how cool would this be? Like a little playset of Docking Bay 7. You can throw in Cookie.
There you go.
Throw in Cookie in there.
That would be a good one.
Maybe Maz comes to visit him.
Wait,
throw him
is it
some
like
new
an easy bake
recipes.
oven? It makes cookies.
Oh, definitely.
A Docking Bake cookie maker.
Oh, God. Like
No.
the McDonald's
No, I don't
Happy
want that,
Meal
but-
playset thing from the 90s?
No.
Don't think I ever got that. No.
You didn't have that?
No.
Oh,
I
you
saw
gotta
it,
watch,
but I never got it.
You
but I
got to
saw
watch
it.
YouTube videos of it.
You could
Yeah.
even throw in the cargo ship on
It's
the roof.
bad.
Like that would be
They're
sick.
like, hey, it makes fries. Why don't you go get like some bread, chop the bread up? It's really stupid.
some salt.
Yeah, it came
Some
with the
more salt.
McSlammer, right?
Some more salt.
It came with what?
The McSlammer.
The McSlammer.
Or
McSlapper.
Slapper. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Slapper.
McSlapper.
Yeah, same meal. Same
Yeah,
meal.
same thing. Same thing. What's yours?
Then he,
It was the hovering pram.
It
We're
was,
on
yeah.
your number 8.
Oh, my number 8?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You guys said crossover.
Yep.
My number 8 is a Black Series version, complete full scale to however tall Daisy Ridley is, and give me
Let me ask
Ray's
Taylor.
staff.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
I have that. Not me personally, but it's
A
in my
full
apartment.
Haslab $200 metal Ray's staff, completely detailed thing.
I think
One
that
that's
one
Would
costs.
in
be
the desert.
incredible.
I think that one costs more than $200. So
Well, you got gypped.
yep. I didn't get gypped, but
You
Somebody
live with her.
did.
You got gypped.
yeah.
I think that'd be cool. I think a Ray's staff Haslab would be really cool. I think it would be. I think it's one of the things that, like, even if you don't like the sequels, I think it's one of those things that's like
I would
iconic about
heavily
the sequels.
consider getting that one.
That's cool.
I would
I mean,
heavily
like
consider it.
it full scale. Like I think that's a
Yeah.
cool. I mean, Disney sold like the foam ones for kids. For,
Oh, those
for
are
a
all
minute.
over the place. Yeah.
They're cool, and
It'd be cool if they sold it at Doc's like as a legacy. Because remember they sold Palpatine's cane.
a legacy.
Yeah.
And they had the legacy
legacy
shield on the
staff.
Halcyon, so like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be sabers.
Legacy staff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That would be fun.
I like the way you
Well,
think.
just wait for this one to fail. This Haslab project to
There
fail,
you
and
go.
then Docs
Disney
will
will
pick it up.
jump on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, I'm surprised Disney hasn't hopped on a more bigger full scale version, but I think a perfect Haslab would be my number 8, T16 Skyhopper toy.
Oh man, I have one of those from the '90s, but
Interesting.
I'd
yeah,
I would buy this.
It's one of those like iconic Star Wars.
Especially
right.
after
and
Kenobi.
especially after
After
Kenobi,
Kenobi, yeah.
they brought it back up. You're like, oh yeah.
So random to be like, this is an important thing in Kenobi. Like, it
Right.
works. It works.
I mean, but it fit right into the story about how
Yeah.
he got it.
I liked that a lot. Actually, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
That was a
connection
cool
between
little,
the
You could do
Nice.
some pretty cool stretch goals. You could do some maybe rare Luke figures at like a different age that we haven't seen him before.
You could do a carded Womp Rat,
Yes.
which was
and then
never
you
been a
can
thing.
shoot it and kill it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got like a shooting thing, like
Yeah.
the Boba Fett
There you go.
jetpack that costs like $150,000 for some reason to have.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's my number 8. Evan, what's yours?
Number 8 is the Outlander tie. That is Moff Gideon's tie, and then you can
Nice.
throw in Gideon as a stretch goal or whatever. But like,
Darksaber. Yeah.
like Gideon's already a Black Series figure, so like do maybe a different variant of Gideon. I don't know. He doesn't have any variants yet. Hopefully he
Does
will. But
but
his
the,
tie would be
the
sick.
Darksaber doesn't come with them in the Black Series. Maybe do like a figure that comes with the Black Series.
For sure.
The Darksaber.
Yeah, throw in the Darksaber because he cuts out, and maybe that could be
Exactly.
like you could cut out like the back of it and like push it out so he can step. out
Although
of it.
the one Brad was mentioning, that place that they released, he's got the Darksaber up to Grogu's face. So
yeah, true.
that is pretty
Well,
cool.
his TVC comes with the Darksaber.
The TVC
Oh, okay.
does.
Mhm.
Oh, I was thinking Black Series. I think then
Okay.
Yeah.
that doesn't come with it.
It
Nope,
doesn't.
it
The
does
Black
not.
Series doesn't know.
Yeah, but I don't care if it's TV scale, Black Series scale, whatever. Like his TIE Fighter, and then something of him to come with it would be sick.
I
Very.
like that a lot.
Number
What you
8,
got,
Austin.
Number 8, I have Dryden Voss's weapon.
Nice. Yeah.
There it
Yep.
is.
It could be. Who knows? If you want to make it
legacy
really
version.
expensive, you could maybe gold plate it.
I mean, like, dude, for like $400, I think it'd be a cool
Yeah.
little like.
Yeah, I mean,
Or not even like 200. If you want to do like a $200.
yeah.
To buy one of them, and then you
Yeah,
can
I mean,
buy two
you could,
if you want to buy
go
two.
super
like,
high with it, or you could go, affordable.
$60.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those, yeah.
It's one of those things. I think that it's it's definitely a collector's item because
Yeah.
not everybody is going to want it
Or even know
right
what it
away
is.
or what it is.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
people get it, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
When,
and that's
when
that's the
Solo
beauty of
2
Haslab.
comes out in 50 years
as a Disney
with
Plus
another
show.
new actor.
Yeah.
as a Disney Plus series.
Or they just de-age Alden instead of de-aging Harris. Can you imagine?
Han Solo's Pacific Islander all of a sudden.
Wait, why is Lando a girl?
Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
What happened?
Different universe.
Yeah, now the multiverse in Star Wars. Yeah, I'll be
God.
checked out,
If,
or hopefully dead by then.
if there's
so
a multiverse in Star
I'm
Wars,
yeah,
Yeah, no.
time travel and multiverse, I'm out. Anyway,
Brad, number 7.
My number 7, and I'm fairly confident you two have thought of this. And if you haven't, I don't know what's happening on the show. But I want a Black Series Halcyon with exclusive figures.
Shit.
yeah,
God
pretty
damn
close.
it.
Are
pretty
you
close to
fucking
my list.
serious?
Yeah, you
I
got
can't
pretty
believe
close
I
to
didn't think
something.
of that.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, no.
It's
Can't
not on my
believe
list.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think anything from Halcyon.
I have-
I'm a dumbass, yeah.
Spoiler alert: I have spin-offs from the Halcyon, but I don't have the Halcyon. But I've thought about it.
A Black Series Halcyon.
I just
be-
the reason I didn't think of it, yes, that would be terrific, but I don't think I thought of it because it's not like it's popular, but it's not like next level yet.
True.
So
That's
it's
fair.
I don't know,
well,
man.
and
I saw it
who's
today
going
at
to
the
be
park.
who? Who are they going to model each person after?
That's what I've always said. If
Which
they do
actor?
make a figure
Yeah,
of,
if I can become
like,
a rebel pilot, you can figure out how to make
But, like,
our Lieutenant
the
Croy.
actors of
Croy,
the
you
Croy.
know what I mean?
they
Like,
should release all the actor.
what you should just do
Oh,
is
yeah, that'd
here's
be
the
all-
Croy figures.
I
I'd buy
have
all
the
of them.
solution.
Of course you would.
Whoever is working there at the moment, you put all their faces into an AI generator, and it generates
Like the one
an
they have
AI
on
image
Pandora.
from the 3 of them.
Yeah.
And you
Oh.
just get
Okay.
you get
An
a-
amalgamation.
an amalgamation of all
and
3
then
of
you
them.
get someone who looks like Brad.
Yeah, and then
Kinda,
you get the guy who's
kinda,
drunk
kinda.
stumbling on the Halcyon.
Yeah.
And it's great. That's how you know you've had a good time on the Halcyon.
If they made this,
But
it
a-
would
a
be
full black-
bigger than my apartment.
But the black
I'm in.
the
Can I
reason-
live inside it?
What made me think about this is the model and the atrium.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's
definitely.
close to
Yeah.
what the size would be. It actually is a little small.
It's smaller than
You and
Lego
I might have
figure
said
scale,
this was a
but-
good Haslab on the Halcyon. We were
We
very
might
tired,
have.
but I think we did say that
I think you're right.
when we were standing there, like
Yeah.
just like looking
Good
at it. Like,
Has-
this would be a good Haslab.
Really
man.
good hat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, come on. Who
They
wouldn't-
sell smaller ones in the shop, but a
even
giant one.
Even
like,
if it's TVC, so it's a half of. The, I mean, the TVC would be the size of the model and,
Yeah.
and the ship. Even that would be cool, but like having a full-on one would be freaking amazing. I can't believe that's not on y'all's list.
I have
So I just-
spin-offs.
Lapse
of
of
it,
judgment.
but-
But my number 7, which would be no surprise it landed on my list, but a Naboo royalty headdress.
That exists already. You can buy it right
It's not
now.
Haslab.
It's not a Haslab. I know you can buy it at Galaxy's
that
Edge.
Docs?
You
Yeah,
can
I
buy
know
it at
that.
the outlet for like $15 right
That's
now.
fine,
Really?
but
Oh,
I
boy.
want a better detailed, more like give me Queen Amidala's headdress or something like that. Make it a little bit more
Like
fancier.
the one that when you first see her,
Yeah.
and like the light up
Yep.
costume, the one that shows the
Cord going to the
cord
outlet.
plugging in.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that too.
That's Star Wars.
That's
how
so
it is.
great. I'm so mad they edited out Blue Jeans guy from Mandalorian.
I'm glad we saw it though. We were there.
We
Never
were there.
forget.
Never forget.
Evan, never
our
forget.
Blue
Blue
Jeans
Jeans
guy. Blue Jeans guy is on my list. No.
Do you want the
Blue
blue
Jeans
jeans from
guy.
Blue Jeans? Guy?
Yeah.
That's a Haslab.
Yep. Just the jeans.
The
Just
Levi
jeans.
Levi
Just the
501s.
jeans.
Yeah. 501s.
What's your 7?
Number 7. Well, close. The Halcyon spinoff I'm talking about. I want a Batuan Transport 1 with a J6 F8 figure. Yeah, that'd be sick.
6 F8.
That's the RX droid that pilots your transport.
Oh, the one that talks to you.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
The droid that this is when you go from the Halcyon
That
to
pilots
Batu.
you down to Batu.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said
Not that elevator that takes you to
No,
Batu.
no, no. I thought I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about the transport shuttle on Rise.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, not the
I was
ITS.
like, there's a droid that talks to you on Rise. Like, what
Oh,
the
man.
hell?
I would freak out.
Okay,
if that was
sorry.
the case. No,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah,
Just
that's cool.
J6 F8 and that little transport that takes you to and from.
That might be the most
Halcyon.
obscure thing
they ever
on
made
this
ever.
entire list.
It probably is, but it definitely is.
That's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one, but very obscure. Yeah.
Very.
obscure.
Number 7. Austin.
Because we don't know what that
Hunting
looks like in
trophies.
canon.
Yeah, that's true.
we don't know
What
what the
is-
outside
what
of
is
it looks
the-
like.
yeah,
I've seen the
exactly.
concept art for it, but that's not canon.
That's okay.
So,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Sorry.
It happens, Austin.
Yeah.
A lot
Welcome
on this
to the
show.
show.
Hey, Brad. No, I'm kidding.
So what do you? Yeah.
Some might have heard, but I said hunting trophies. It could be, like that lion cat thing that scratches
docks?
pod made.
Oh.
Yeah, similar to like
The
the ones
hens
that
in
hang in
docks?
docks.
Okay.
Imagine you get 3 or 4 of those and you hang them right above your
Like a
fireplace.
Nexu
Your main
and a
base.
tauntaun.
Brad has a
bad call
fireplace?
at all. Where's my fireplace?
Who
I don't
has
know.
fireplaces?
Right
Is
now, I'm
this Florida?
pointing to the fan, but
Where does Santa show up?
just there.
They could probably hear us.
I said, where does Santa
He comes.
show up?
Santa comes out of the chimney and
It's-
eats the
it's-
milk and
I
Just
wasn't
like
breaking
Tim
the
Allen.
fourth
Tim
mother
Allen
box
just
there.
I
gets
feel
like
like the
sucked
last
into
time we
It's
did
magic.
it with them, because I have them every other year. I
Yeah.
think we did just like the back door open.
Oh, okay.
We're like, you
Smart.
snuck in. Yeah.
He snuck in.
Dumb
Any
kids are.
specific animals, like the
Fir-
docks one?
The first one that came to my head was obviously that cat thing
Nexu.
from
They have
yeah,
Santa in
Nexu.
Norway or wherever the fuck it is you're from.
I think that's where he originated, Germany. So it's the same thing.
Lay it on him. Lay it on him.
Like on Iceland, we have 13, and in Denmark there's 1. But Iceland, we have 13, and then Santa's mom and dad, and and the mom, she's like, she steals all the kids that act bad. So like, they would come like from 13 days before Christmas. They would come one after
Is it
another.
like the horror movie? What's the horror movie one? Krampus.
Oh, the Krampus on
But
American
like,
Dad.
if you would get coal in your sock after the first time, the next time you would like act bad, she would just come, put you in her sack, take you up to their mountain, and then it would cook you, and then they would eat you for their Christmas dinner.
That is so intense
I
for
love
kids.
this.
It's like, hey, if you don't act right, they're gonna fucking cook and eat you. We're like, you might get coal in your.
But you know what? You know what else though? He could be completely making this up.
He might be. He's
I would
like,
love that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Like there's 13 different, and they all got their like special king. Like
How did
one
Krampus
guy,
get
he
made
like
before this?
smacks the door every time, and then another one he would lick all your pots, and then a guy would blow out every candle you have. It's like,
How is this not a horror
how,
movie?
how do you make
hang on,
that
hang
up?
on, hang on. I feel like a stretch from blowing out all your candles to putting you in a pot and
cooking you
are
and eating you.
so extreme.
Or even just licking all your pots in your house.
He licks the pots.
Yeah, just-
How do you know he licks them?
Oh, no.
Like all your parts.
Yeah.
No, that's a fun time.
Okay, they didn't come out of the room
for
this
the
time.
extra
extra
naughty.
naughty.
Into.
Okay, that's a different time.
Why-
Find some shit you're into. All right, who's
This
next?
episode is crazy.
This
Brad?
is getting
Brad?
off the rails.
Brad, what's your 6?
My number 6 is an Oga's Cantina with exclusive Oga and RX TTC.
I like it.
Huh? Crossover.
Crazy.
No shit.
Crazy.
How did I even know that was possible?
Yeah,
Sure,
who
we'll
knew?
talk about it more when we get to your crossover.
Yeah.
When we get to your number 1.
My number.
You didn't even read this, but
My number 6 is Chewie's bowcaster.
Oh.
oh my gosh,
How
yeah.
cool would that be?
We had
That's
more
a good
weapons
one.
on this list.
Is
than I
it
thought.
scaled to Chewie?
Yeah,
Yes,
like-
absolutely it
Okay.
is. It can't be nothing else.
They do the Stormtrooper armor, so like
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
helmet. So why not do the
Yeah.
That's a cool one. Damn, I didn't even think
You
about
get a
that.
lot of great carded figures from that, like Chewie in different
You
situations.
wouldn't even
Yeah.
need it. Like
No, you wouldn't. But just think how cool it would be to get.
Just
If-
in case for some reason, or just for the hell of it.
if they
What's
did
number
it,
6?
if they did that,
After this.
that'd be such a good. That's
that'd be a
good
good
one.
one.
That's
yeah,
a good one.
we'd all be there for that.
And Chewie's bowcaster, that would go through the roof of
Yeah,
that.
100%. Like
you know what?
especially-
The
they
rope.
should have done during the Force Awakens.
We'll
'cause
get
that
Mass-
was like the epitome of.
it was the point.
bowcaster.
That was an important thing in the movie.
Yeah, it shot Kylo right in the gut.
Yeah. After it blew away like 7 other people in the movie, shows how strong it is.
Keep your voice down, son.
You know who would like it? Matt, because you can't kill Chewie. I
Ooh,
completely
ooh,
butchered it.
look at
Dang,
that.
Chili
What's your number
almost said.
6?
Number 6, the Star Speeder 3000, and your boy RX-20, my boy RX-24. That'd be cool. It's a Disney Parks thing,
Had that on
but
my
it's a
list
Star
and I
Wars
took
thing.
it off.
Oh,
Three
shoot.
Oh
thousand.
no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Crossover.
It's on, ooh,
Oh,
hey,
crossover.
cool,
Hey.
cool, cool.
A double crossover.
We'll talk about it more, but like
Double
Disney Parks,
You got a crossover too?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying they crossed
Ogas,
over.
and now Star Speeder. Like,
Yeah, that's on mine too.
eh.
All right, who's
What
next?
you got?
Austin 6.
Cad Bane's hat.
We
Plus
talked
Oh,
about that.
hell
We talked
yeah.
about that.
tubes coming down onto
Hell
the face.
yes.
Obviously, they'd have to be adjustable.
Hell
to
yes.
go with the width of
That's
people's
awesome.
faces, but
Yeah.
because
That's
I mean,
awesome.
like he was very popular in the Clone Wars, and then
Okay.
now, especially with not Mandalorian,
even more
season
popular,
2 and a
yeah.
half, but
Yeah, Book of Boba
Book
Fett.
of Boba Fett,
Yeah.
you know, he's moving up there in even more popularity. With
Book of Cad
most-
Bane coming up
Book of Cad
because he's not dead.
with most fans.
You don't think so?
Nobody's dead.
No, Bane's dead. Cad Bane's dead.
I hope so, but
You can at least go Reeve as a Force user.
Yeah, I'm
There's
not, I'm
always
not
that,
mad about
like-
Reva. I'm mad about.
Don't forget,
just
Cad
everybody
Bane's like
else.
90 years old too at that point. He's like old as hell.
We don't know
fat.
how old they age though, or how old they age. We don't
I
know how long
but
they
he's
live.
he's had his run in Star Wars.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it was meant for
The
Boba-
story purpose.
Boba to kill him as well.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
I think that even happened in like some comics a long time ago too. That's not canon anymore, or something like that.
Yeah, the TV series have been doing that.
Well, I know
yeah.
Boba and Cad had a gun duel, and that's why Boba has that dent.
Yeah.
It was an unfinished
Oh yeah,
arc in the Clone
and
Wars.
then that's why Cad Bane had that like mechanical top of his head.
yeah,
Okay.
nerdy stuff. Nerdy stuff.
It's empty.
What you got?
Super
Number 6
Thank you.
for Mr. Brad.
5.
No, 5 for
My
That's
Brad.
what I meant.
5 is
I'm
a
off the rails.
Black
We're all off the
Series Death Star playset. This is what
Oh,
Matt
yeah,
brought up
that's what Matt
on
said.
the last episode.
Yeah.
And I
That'd
was
be
like,
amazing.
it might be on my list, dude.
Oh, it's a
And
good one.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, how cool would that be? Like a full 6-inch scale Death Star would be just so freaking cool.
Yeah.
First or second Death Star?
Or third.
First one. It's not Star Killer Base. 'cause
Oh,
it's like
Star
no,
Killer
that's-
Base
that's
would be
not-
sick. I didn't put that on my
The,
list. but
the
I'll
third
think it
one's
was
from
huge.
Star Tours. That's what I was implying.
No, it's not the third
Oh,
one.
don't.
There's the third one in Star Wars.
Gotta
No, it's
hate
the
you.
second one.
The original one? The original Star Tours? That was another new Death Star.
No, it wasn't. It was
I
the
thought
new
it
Death
was.
Star from 1983, meaning the second Death Star. It's not a third Death Star.
Okay, I think I read something saying otherwise. But
I
okay.
don't- when they have built a third Death Star, they were destroyed
After.
at that point.
At the same time, they built them all like simultaneously. If it took like 30 years to build the first one, how do they have a new one in Return of the Jedi? They built them all at once.
Fairly confident, and I'll say this on the show, and I could be wrong. I'm going to get yelled at.
No,
I'm
you're not.
fairly sure
Not by us.
that one was the second Death Star, and they filmed that during the production of Return of the Jedi,
That part is true.
and that's the new Death Star was Death Star, the second Death Star.
Okay.
And that's why you go to Endor, and blah blah blah.
Potentially. Other parts of it don't line up.
I'm fairly sure I'm right on that.
Okay.
We'll
Could
take your
be.
word for
Could
it.
be wrong.
I don't
Could be
know
wrong.
either.
It sounds
I could be
right,
wrong.
but who
I don't
knows?
know either 100%.
Could be
so
wrong.
I could definitely be wrong too.
And the reason I feel like I'm right on that is because I remember when the first panel they did at Celebration Orlando in 2017, when they first started talking about Galaxy's Edge publicly, they did a panel that was like half Galaxy's Edge, like what the future of the parks is.
Yeah.
And it was like they did a whole retrospective on Star Tours, and I'm pretty sure in that panel that's what they said.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Now remember, talking 5 years ago, so I could
Right.
be off, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure that's.
I could be off,
that's
too.
What
I
it
don't
was. So
I need
whatever.
to know.
Yeah, Star Wars Death Star playset. Who cares? Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
One or two, don't
Throw,
care.
throw in
Let's
the
go.
throne room, even.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give all of it.
It's freaking
Hangar
dope.
bays, yeah.
The throne room is cool. The TVC.
It can
throne
come
room's
with
cool.
like blueprints from Attack of the Clones, what you see on Geonosis.
With Poggle the Lesser.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be dope.
That'd be cool. All right. My number 5, 4, and 3 are all very heavily related.
Okay.
So let's start the trend. How can I not say the Mantis?
Crossover.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't have any Fallen Order.
I have 3 Fallen Orders in a row. So
Wow,
this is one
I'm
of 3.
so shocked.
Yeah, so shocked. Oh, my
I have so much
God.
Galaxy's Edge on mine, so it
Yeah.
makes sense. That's what
So
we do.
the Mantis, my favorite ship, very, very unique from my favorite video game with one of my favorite Jedi. So let's do it.
You throw in
Get
a Cal
Grease
figure,
figure.
a Grease
We
figure.
don't have a Grease figure.
A Marin.
I'd want a
Seer.
Grease TVC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
That'd be
Grease
cool.
TVC. Oh, my God, a
A
Marin.
BD1. Throwing a BD1. Oh, man.
Yeah.
The little guitar.
Well,
they play.
Keep this on your head. Make
Yep.
it somewhere. Evan, what's your 5?
That guitar is on your list, right? The
No, it's
Sandro
not.
Guitar?
I thought about it for a hot minute, though.
Can you
I'm not
imagine
kidding.
Brad just
God,
jamming in the
really?
garage?
I thought about it, and then I said no.
Can you imagine just Brad in the garage jamming on that? That'd be cool.
Ugh,
That'd be cool.
it's rough.
Number 5. Where am I at? Where?
I didn't put it
Okay.
on my list.
I'm breaking up my whole like Galaxy's Edge list here, but the Whisper and Kylo.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to touch that.
It's so sad that I broke up my list. Apparently,
I meant to
I
do
didn't hear
that.
what it was.
it was bum, bum, bum,
Sorry.
bum.
Sorry.
What was yours?
Oh,
What was
sorry.
your number? What was your number 5?
The Whisper and the Kylo Ren figure you throw in together. But
Okay.
The Whisper? What the hell's the Whisper?
his ship in Episode 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The one that Rey tears apart.
Twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twice.
she blows it up once, cuts it in half once. It's
I'm
fine.
really tired of people bitching about her and him fighting during that scene. They're like, Darth Vader pulled that thing apart with no effort. And then they show Rey and Kylo. I'm like, they're fighting against each other.
I know.
If Vader was pulling against his equal in the Force, it would have been as easy for him to do that in Obi-Wan.
Giant in the Force.
What are we talking about?
And also-
Dumbasses. Did they press stop
are we
after that?
pretending, Are we pretending that we didn't see them both pulling it down?
And also,
what are you doing?
Kylo says he was testing her. He's like, I tested you in the desert because you needed to see it. You needed to see like who you were or whatever. So like he wasn't trying that hard either.
You were Palpatine.
Just, it's okay to not like the sequels. You have to make up reasons.
That's what
Jesus
it is. You have
Christ.
to manufacture
You
reasons.
have to pretend that they're not fighting each other. Like they're clearly arguing in the Force against each other. Anyway, Austin.
I think Evan would love this one. This would, if he thought of it, I think it'd be one of his top 3.
Shirtless Kylo Ren.
Kylo
I do love
Ren's
it.
helmet. However, it's being repaired. So
With the little- I
maybe
don't know
you
the guy's
have,
name,
some type of...
Oh, I used to know his name.
not like a lamp,
I did too.
but you would have the droid overlooking it, putting it back together, and
Oh,
then
that's
a
like
light
some
shining
monkey-looking
down on
guy.
it.
It's not even a droid.
Oh, that's right.
Some monkey-looking. I don't know.
Well,
his
they could
name.
make it a droid. Who cares?
Right.
Nobody remembers anything in that movie, anyways. So, first movie
Apparently-
I ever fell asleep in.
Brad didn't remember the name of the Whisper. You don't remember the monkey guy.
Yeah.
To be fair, folks, he fell asleep when he watched it the second time,
Mhm.
not the first time.
And I loved it the first time.
True.
Albrecht is his name.
I used to know that. I need to
I
re-remember
had to
that.
look it up, but I
Albrecht.
Even if
I
it
did
was
know
just like a half-fixed mask, where it's got some
In
of
the
that
process.
red
Yeah,
scarrings
in
and
the
then some
process.
other pieces laying
With the
on
Knights
ground
of Ren
next
in
to
there
it.
too. Knights of Ren are in that scene watching.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like
Throw them
you
in
would
there.
like life size just helmet.
Oh, just like the
Yeah,
Vader one at Doc's.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
half fixed.
Yeah.
Maybe even still being put together. Who
Why
knows?
is the Doc's one silver? By the way, does anyone know? Like, I don't.
It's not silver. It just looks.
Well, I mean, you have to think it exploded, so
Yeah.
heat can warp a lot of things.
Yeah.
Also, change color. Paint,
Speaking of
whatnot.
exploded, Brad's pants exploded when he wrote his number 4.
Tom's trying to leave.
No, I'm not. I'm just keeping us along.
What a
is
segue.
This should be no surprise to anybody. You guys are probably going, how is it not number 1? A Black Series pod racing set. I don't.
hell yeah.
I'm
I
kind of
don't.
surprised. Yeah.
I don't know what I want from this.
Boon to Eve, like the
Yeah,
like the
but
track,
but
like
which
the crowd.
one? No,
Ben
I don't need that.
Quadraneros.
I even
The
debated on
Beggars
doing this
Canyon.
as a TVC because I feel like you could do more with it. You could get more out of it. But I would want like Anakin's pod racer, Sebulba's, and maybe like a third or fourth one. But
Gascano, Ben Quadraneros.
I would lean to like Ben Quadraneros and Gascano because I think those are the two like major
That's
ones.
like the next tier. That
I mean, they made figures of those in the episode 1 collection. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
those are like well known. I don't know.
By the way, gentlemen, we're live on Instagram right now.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, this is gonna be good. So I gotta
Nice.
watch what I
So
say.
now we can't talk about the Santa that kills you and eats you.
Dear God,
Or
no.
licks your pots and pans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No Instagram.
I think that would be just something that really cool. Like, I can't wait to finally buy the Anakin pod racer. That's like the cousin or the brother to the one that you bought me.
Yeah.
The one I had as a
I
kid.
think you can die happy after that. I think you'll be set.
Evan, somebody said hi to you, James _ and Haley.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, hi,
Taylor's
James.
sister. And yeah, what's up? I saw you in the park earlier today. We'll see you again next week.
I'm so glad he interrupted my thought on that.
To be fair, it was a better conversation.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, what's your number 3?
That
number
was,
4.
that was low. Number 4.
It was a bad joke.
That would be none other than the droid himself, BD-1.
There it is. Yeah, that'd be
Solid.
cool.
Good one.
I'd buy it.
Yeah,
We all would in this room, I think.
Yeah, I think we absolutely all would buy the BD-1.
Austin,
Yeah.
I don't think I told you. Austin loves Fallen Order. Like, not
You've mentioned it,
It's
yeah.
pretty close. It's pretty close. That's why I
I
bought
like-
him cows.
I
He had to have
100%ed it in like 2 days.
Yeah, oh, that's
Damn.
right. Yeah, 'cause I bought it. I bought it for
Wow.
him for Christmas, and I watched him.
Some
just
of that shit
beat
is
it.
tough.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I did some of it on accident. Not gonna lie. But
I couldn't. I suck at games, but. So, which paint scheme do you go with?
Red and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the classic one? The
Yeah.
original one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
think
go-
that's
you
the
gotta
one
go
that
OG.
counts.
Yeah.
I think that's the canon
It'd
one.
be cool to like include decals with it.
Or just
Oh,
like
man.
you,
Magnets?
a piece that comes
Decals
off.
of Cal?
Magnets.
Decals.
yeah,
Decals.
No,
you could
seriously,
do
though.
the magnets to take the colors off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
take the,
There you
that's
go.
the magnets.
I like that
Genius.
idea.
Comes with like
Genius.
6 of them, and you can like replace it. Whichever
And then you
one's
can
fun.
get ponchos. If it's
Oh,
really
man,
popular,
give me
get
that
some
poncho, yeah.
ponchos.
Dude. Yeah.
Comes with your choice of poncho.
Your choice of poncho. Create your own poncho.
Get
I mean,
the pink
we
one.
need ponchos here, especially now in the
so
summer.
excited
So,
for number
yeah.
3, you guys.
Nice. You're excited for all of them.
No, my number 3 is the one that I woke up.
Not
right
true.
now.
Oh, okay.
Evan, what's your
Wow,
4?
that's not your
My
one.
number 4, going back to the Galaxy's Edge theme, give me Doc Ondars. Throw in a Doc figure. If you want to, get super nerdy. Do a car figure from Force Collector. Like, you could do a lot with a little
They've
Doc set
They have never done a single figure
from a book.
from a book ever.
Does
It's
Cobb
true, they
Vanth even
haven't.
have a figure?
The worst
Yes.
one, Cobb's
But
is the first
but
one.
that
coming.
doesn't count.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, that doesn't count
Timothy
now.
Oliphant.
Yeah, that doesn't count now.
Likeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done video games and comics even, right?
Never
I
a
think.
book. Well, I think
But
the problem is that, like, you know,
we don't know what they look like.
when we
talked
talked to
about
Kevin
it.
Shinnick, we asked him
Our
it was like-
interview from 2 years ago with Kevin.
it was during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Over 2 years, yeah, 2.5
yeah,
years.
it's Two
Yeah.
2.5 years.
we had simultaneously one of the best guests ever and the worst guest ever on that show.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, my
Hit a
guy.
button. Hit all the buttons. Okay.
I'm not saying shit.
Okay.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm done.
That's a highlight for
not
me of
touching
tonight. That was great.
Not touching that. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, so we're gonna move on.
Well, you were saying that what Kevin told us when we interviewed
Oh,
the
yeah,
author
that
Kevin
there's-
Shinnick
that
that he
there's
doesn't
no-
know what car looks like.
Yeah, they
No one
don't have an
knows.
official likeness of
Yeah.
like. So when you see
Yep.
a, like a book cover of a High Republic character, like,
Not
that's not
canon.
necessarily canon.
Yeah.
That's not what they
yeah,
look
but
like
Mark
to
Chris is
Lucasfilm.
Mark Chris to me, man.
True.
They don't consider it that way, which is
but
what's
if,
crazy.
If
Like,
she's ever in a show, she could look completely different, and
true.
it's fine. You
That's
got to
true.
go with
and
it.
that's just what. And that he goes. It's just like the best thing they picked to represent the character. And it's like
the
all right.
covers are basically concept art.
Yeah,
essentially.
that's what he said. Essentially,
yeah.
it's just like you choose your best concept art for it. So
Yeah. But something Doc's. A Doc's playset would be sick with a Doc figure. I would buy a Doc figure. I've said that way too many times. Instantly.
Can you like move the curtain for when he's
Well,
down?
some days he works, some days
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Austin, what's your number 4?
So this one is my last Star Wars one. However, just imagine this. You've got your hunting trophies up on the wall. Sitting right below it on the mantle. Mando's rifle.
Dang.
Oh,
so
the
many
long
weapons
one.
on this
Yeah.
list.
Long
The
one.
pulse rifle.
that's such a
The one
good
they made
one.
the Nerf gun
Yeah,
out of.
because that one went, that was like a viral.
That was
People,
popular,
people
yeah.
bought it and just painted it to look real. Is what people did.
Yeah, I wanted to buy it. And I
Yeah.
haven't bought
I did
nothing
for a
in
hot
years.
minute, and then I was like, well, but I'm never going to see this in the wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
No disintegrations though.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
No.
definitely not that.
All right.
Anything to come with it, like a Jawa that you can disintegrate if
yeah.
you want to shoot it.
That'd be
like,
fun.
Just
Well,
blow
no,
it up.
you just get the little hood cape things.
The
That's
floating
it.
away cloak.
Yeah.
Brad's ready.
All right,
You
this
wa-
is
yeah, I
the one
know, yeah,
I
it's-
am
it's the
the,
other one.
most excited about.
Here we go.
I don't even know if this made it to anyone else's list, but I know it didn't you because you just said that was your last Star Wars one. So, a Luke's Temple
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
you got me there.
TVC
You got me
playset.
there.
That's cool.
Does it-
Imagine
can you
getting
light
a
it on
carded
fire?
Ben
Like,
Solo figure,
Oh,
a
yeah.
carded Master Luke figure.
R2.
Or you
An
can
art-
get
There's so much
And
cool
the
shit.
sacred Jedi texts.
Yes, the book even.
Yeah, the book.
They were
Can
going to
you-
give me bones with the Rancor. They give me books with this one.
Yep,
So do you burn the books?
you can.
No.
You can.
Yoda does it. It's
That's true.
it's
Yoda
it's an
Yoda
add-on.
burns books.
It's an add-on. He's a book
Who knew?
burner.
Yeesh. You can throw in your own character
How
you
good-
created, Ty.
How
Ty
good,
Verasi.
how good is that?
It's great.
How good is that?
I would
You-
totally get
yeah.
You
that.
get one of the little like droids
The
from
spider
Book of Boba
guy
Fett, little
looking-
spider droid things that
Yeah.
help build
Or
it. Like
the
there's
ant-
so
ant
much
droids or
potential with
whatever.
that.
Even
You
Ahsoka.
You could label the Book of Boba Fett. You could make
Yeah.
it like the there's so much you could do with it. I think having a carded Ben Solo figure, like a young
That's
Ben
what,
Solo.
so this is what you woke up in the middle of the night with?
This is
one?
the one that I woke up and I
Yeah,
was like,
I love
that
this
would
one.
be incredible.
Yeah.
He
I would
ran
tr-
through the wall like the Kool-Aid man, and he's
I-
like, Luke's temple.
I'm not,
Oh,
even-
yeah.
I'm not kidding. My dream was it was a commercial. I'm not even kidding. And it was like my idea of it is like the picture on the box has like a kid playing with it.
Oh yeah, that's what they always are.
Yeah, on the like.
And he's
it-
like got this goofy smile, and he's like,
I could draw what was in my dream. Like
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
It was so vivid that I had to I literally wrote it down. I was like, this is insane. That I've never had a dream about a fake fucking Star Wars set.
toy that doesn't even exist. You got the dream catcher over here in the dream binder.
Tom, number 3.
Number 3, the Binog from Fallen Order.
Ooh.
This is my last Fallen Order one.
That's cool.
That giant ass lizard thing.
Yeah.
That's like super.
You can like
cryptic.
vaguely see every now and
Yes.
then. Just like
Yeah.
There's
it's cool.
There's a way to get super close to him, but it's very.
I've always wanted
difficult.
to. Did you ever?
I tried probably for 3 hours trying
It's
to
tough,
get there
yeah.
before I Googled, like, can you get here?
You
Yeah.
can.
And, well, like, actually, like, on it. Like, that's why I thought, like, is there a way I could fight this thing?
Write it
Oh,
like
yeah.
a bantha.
Oh, yeah, or write it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would
But,
be terrified.
like,
That thing is
yeah,
huge.
so, like, I got, like, practically as close as you could to jumping on the thing.
Yeah.
And I just kept falling to my death. I was
Dang,
like, okay.
that's really cool, man. Yeah,
That'd be a good one though.
Yeah.
for sure. that'd
You
be a
finally
good
get your first Cal TVC with that.
And then you
shit.
could
Yeah.
also maybe get
You get an Eno Cordova.
it's
Glass
the,
figure.
the
I'd buy that.
fossils, the fossils
Yeah.
right below it too.
one. More
maybe.
Of the one
plastic
that's
bones.
dead, yeah.
More
Plastic
plastic bones.
Yeah, but I would
Reuse
take
the
a
bones?
skeleton of the Binog. I would take like a Binog
Yeah.
skeleton.
The problem with the Rancor bones, it was just like you're just grasping
Reaching
at
there,
straws
like-
here. You're just pretending that anyone no one's going like I'd buy it, but there's no bones. Like no one gives a shit. The bone should be an accessory with Luke Skywalker on a carded figure.
Yo, Slave Leia fan, you want bones? Go to KFC and eat your chicken. Then you put your bone on the
I think
Rancor. After what you 3.
They already got a bone.
I
if
say
they're
they got
getting
a bone
Slave
for
Leia.
Slave Leia
Yeah,
people.
They got a bone. Hey.
Hi-yo.
Number 3. I think he was on your list. The Mantis. I just put Mantis / squad. So give me the whole Mantis squad.
The whole Manta Squad?
Yeah.
Marin, Grease,
Oh, yeah.
Cal,
Yep.
Sear.
Question.
little
Yeah.
bunny thing.
Question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Bogling.
The Bogling, that's
I
right.
got a question, and this is
Yeah.
I'm not being shitty. I'm just genuinely curious what you guys think. Do you think that Fallen Order is a strong enough brand at this point to back a Haslab
Yes.
project.
Yes,
You do?
it's got a
Okay.
sequel game and
Cal
rumors
Kestis
of a
won the
TV
light
show.
shower.
I was going to
That's
say
fair.
he's already
That's
won
fair.
one
That's valid.
competition.
Plus, he's
so-
got a sequel game
that
and a
was-
rumored TV show. Like,
Yes, he won that, but that was when it was out and it was popular.
True.
true.
But
I
it's
think
there.
if the Haslab had done that during, you could have gotten a ban. I'm
I
not
think it'd be
saying it's
popular
not
if the
possible.
Haslab did it now.
I'm just curious. You guys think it could actually be?
I still
Yes,
think it
1,000%.
would.
Okay.
Just wait to do it when the sequel comes out.
Survivor,
I don't,
yeah.
Perfect.
I don't not think it could, but I'm skeptical that it could get funded.
And you could do the same
for
thing
that.
with the Mantis, with the paint and the
Yep.
the decals, like you're saying. Change
Yeah.
the color every now
Oh,
and then.
that's such a great aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Customization
Such a good
with
game.
with your hilt too. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love it all.
And there's parts from friggin'
Savi's.
Yep.
Savi's.
That's what makes it better.
It's so,
So wait,
cool.
so
Did you know that?
Savi's-
You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Savi's is getting new pieces soon. There's a new game coming out soon.
Oh.
Do we get those new Savi's pieces in the new game?
please.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
They plan this stuff so.
Yeah.
Like I remember,
I
I remember playing it and seeing Peace and Justice, and I was like, "Are you
Yeah.
serious?"
Yeah, it's got my power control in it.
Was that a knock on the door? It's my
Yeah.
parents, probably. Can you go let them in? They're gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Who's this huge guy? Brad's got a
Hey,
bodyguard now and a bouncer.
It's
Talk
my
to them
parents,
in
100%.
Be like, wrong
Icelandic.
apartment.
Hey, come in.
Wrong apartment.
Hello. Yeah, come on in. Just do what you got to do. We're
Oh,
we're
he is
wrapping up a show
technically
here.
Tom.
Yeah.
He's-
Tom and Tom.
Tom.
Tom and Tomer.
Tom.
Austin, what's your number 3?
Well, the last thing I'm going to say with that real quick, we'll move on. We didn't talk about it with Matt. Like,
That's Winston.
it's amazing what Disney has planned and hasn't planned with Star Wars. Like, the sequel's not so planned.
Yeah,
But
then they
literally
got
everything else is
lightsaber
planned.
pieces in a
Video game. And look how the Mando universe series has been, like, planned out. So, yeah, they need to plan everything. Look how perfectly planned out Halcyon and Galaxy's Edge is. So,
Mhm.
Yep. What you
All
got?
right, so number 3 is based off the anime Naruto. Minato Namikaze's custom kunai. So, story behind this: he's
I
the
don't even know
fourth
what the fuck
he's the
you just
fourth
said, man.
Hokage. So he's this really
Sounded like
powerful
pretend
ninja.
language.
He's got these kunai knives that have these runes on them which allow him to teleport to these things and teleport things and kind of just like switch places with them. So really cool
another
thing,
weapon?
super overpowered. Yeah,
So
it's a
Okay.
weapon, but also it's a utility. He can use it
Okay.
to transport himself. So I understand. It went over you
It's not
guys'
Evan.
heads.
It's not Evan. It's
close
I
as we
promise. True.
I guess we'll skip Brad's
No, he'll be
2,
back. He'll be
or
back.
he'll be fast.
Yeah.
Skip
we
it.
got this.
He said skip it. Yeah.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. Well, not skip, but we will get back to
Of
Brad.
course.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Can't skip him.
I will take your word for it, and I'll probably Google it later. Or
Yeah,
when
I mean
listen to this episode.
it's. I mean, I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, so that's why I was kind of like, it's cool for
I
me,
get it.
but
Yeah. All right. We'll come back to Brad. We're on number 2, right?
Two.
Mine, and I wouldn't be shocked if this crossover, but the TTS Transport Ship.
Well, that's perfect. It's my number 2.
There we go.
The ITS.
Sorry,
Throwing
ITS,
a Beck.
I'm sorry.
We knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Throwing a Beck, throwing a 9 nub.
Oh my God,
Like,
yeah.
Perfect.
You can get Pose X-wing too.
Ooh, my
a BB-8.
gosh. Don't even. BB-8. If you want, throwing Vi. The Lego version of the set has a Vi figure.
Does it?
So, and it has a Beck. So,
Oh,
yeah, do
my number
basically
2
that.
is the ITS.
The ITS shuttle from Rise.
And Evans 2 is ITS.
my number
as
2
well,
also.
yeah.
Throwing Beck and 9 nub and Vi.
You could do so much with that.
I had that.
I want an Imperial officer too on Rise that walks
Yes.
in when you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. Do we know does that person have a name?
Well, there's
No.
a
They
billion
changed
of
it.
them.
Who
They're
was
just
the-
lieutenants.
Who was the person on? Right before Hux comes in, I thought they gave her a name.
I think she does. I don't know her name. They don't say it on the ride, but I think somewhere in some reference book or
Oh.
something, they've
I
given
don't
her
know.
a name.
I don't know.
that'd be a cool figure.
That'd be really rare
Yeah.
and really cool. Yeah.
Talking about obscure.
as bad as obscure as it gets.
Yeah, that's more so than even what I was saying about the Batu transport. I
That
think.
was one that I had on there, and I took it off for
Fair.
a few things.
Yeah.
Because I was just like,
No, you've had some good ones.
Well, also, I
So,
knew
yeah.
you guys would both have that.
Yep. Just
I'm
give me.
surprised you didn't have the Halcyon. I took it off.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I almost
too,
took it
that
off.
I thought about it, but I was like, that's too big. My brain was like, no,
Nah,
blue sky.
that's the
Jabba's
thing.
barge
I
is
know. I know.
enormous.
I just
Have you seen the box of Jabba's sail barge?
no.
The next time
I've learned more about
they're
this
all-
Haslab now than I have ever.
There's
So,
one at every toy convention we go to. The last one that
Okay.
we went together, there
Yeah.
was one there. The
Okay.
box is like it's like the size of the freaking counter. It's huge.
Ooh.
It's massive.
So the Halcyon would be bigger.
It's I'm telling you, 100%. The box is from stove to microwave to the refrigerator and down. Like that whole box. Like that's how big it is. It's huge.
dang.
It's massive. So
wow.
Let's get you number 2, sir, and then we'll hit Austin.
Yeah.
my number 2 is the
Hit him.
TVC vintage because I want this in the vintage collection because I think it would be cool to see Star Tours as like
Ooh.
a TVC.
There it
I
is.
know where you're going with
Star
this.
Speeder.
Yeah.
Star Speeder 1000.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would totally back the hell out of this.
The guy I told you that I met up with from the panel the other day,
Yeah.
Zach, he's awesome. He has the Star Speeder from Star Troopers, the one that
Yeah.
you could buy for a while.
Uh-huh.
He goes, that's one of my favorite Star Wars collectibles, period. He goes,
I
like,
bet.
it opens the doors, you can put characters in there, it has like the chimes from it. Like
It has the
there's
chimes?
so
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Oh, I would have bought it if I knew that.
There's so much you can do with this concept that this would be a
They're missing a
I mean,
little gold mine.
even
right
if you
there.
just do like RFID technology, like with a Magic Band, like you could even tie that into where you like touch a Magic Band
Magic
to it.
Band
and
Plus
it's
coming out soon.
some people might have one already.
Who could that be?
Who
Is that your
can
number
it
one?
be
You win
now?
a Black Series Magic Band? Is that what you're?
that'd be cool.
So I mean, they're canon. M bands are canon.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know why they are, but they are.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
An Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade.
Oh, yeah.
my
I know
gosh.
what you're talking
So
about.
and
That's
then it
cool.
could also be the blade itself can be taken out. Maybe you put a hook on. All the different.
We
hidden
get OG's
tools.
dagger.
a hooker. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Same thing.
What'd you say?
a hooker
You can
He said
pay.
put a
You
hook
could.
on.
You could pay people
to do it.
Yeah.
There on your wrist.
Roe v. Wade be damned. Evan's got a hook that pops out.
It's been a great episode for these clips.
Well, if we can also, I volunteer to take my number one off the board so we can finish strong into Star Wars.
Let's do your number one now. Do
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
one
saying.
now,
I
yeah.
volunteer. I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
The Staff of Grayson.
Don't know
So
what that is.
Grayson's staff, Dick Grayson's staff.
Oh, hell
They
yeah.
can
Oh,
break
yeah.
apart and become the Dick Sticks.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Is
the
that
ones
what they
that
call
Nightwings
it?
uses.
Is that what they call it in
Night-
the universe?
Hell
or is
yeah.
that-
Just got a boner when you
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
He got a dick stick right there.
Oh,
He got-
what the fuck?
Maybe two of them.
Is that what they call it in the universe?
It's the Staff of Grayson.
Okay, they don't say
Now
it.
I
Okay.
call them the Dick Sticks because they also break apart. So
Right.
and then it becomes plural. So
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Does he have dick shark repellent?
No.
He needs
'Cause
to.
Nightwing is a legitimate character.
All right.
That's
number
a strong
one.
one, though. Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
That's
So-
the right one. I love it.
Here's
I
the
love
thing. My number one, when you first hear it, you're going to go, that's pretty boring. Like, how did you not come up with something more unique than that for your number one? But I will say, hear me out. Okay?
We are.
Black Series, 6-inch scale, full on Millennium Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
That's
Yeah,
not
I don't
bad.
think there's anything
sounds
wrong with
generic.
You
that.
can
No,
do
it
a lot
doesn't.
with that. You could do like the Dejeric table.
If it's so
the-
generic,
the
why haven't they done it
gunners,
yet?
like-
Well, that's
Yeah.
my thing. It's like
You could do a lot
if,
with
if
that.
you have done a Black Series Falcon versus a Black Series Rancor, that would have gotten funded.
Yes.
Yeah, who would
Like-
pick the Rancor over? Mhm.
That's kind of why I put this at my number one, because I'm
Yeah.
like, this is something that everyone would want.
And you
it's
could,
not
like,
a
do-
lightsaber.
you-
It's not a
Yeah.
shitty Rancor. It's something that is every Star Wars fan's like.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Throw in a Chewie and a Han and a
Oh, you
and
could throw in
There's
so much.
you could
or,
do.
So
or
much.
Lando and like you could throw in a lot
Ray,
of people.
Finn.
Young
You could-
Lando and L3.
Old Lando.
You can
Old
do it
Han,
in
yeah.
Yeah.
any
era.
era in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Really can.
You could throw Minok in from
Did you
Empire
say
Strikes
Hondo?
Back.
Did you say
I
Hondo?
didn't say Hondo.
You could put Hondo on there.
Would
the
you
Galaxy's Edge
want
Falcon?
the 6-seated Falcon or
Right.
the
Well, the
4-seated?
Galaxy's
No,
Edge is
God,
6-seated.
I hate
so
the 6-seated.
No,
Falcon.
yeah,
That
you
pisses
can't do
me
the
off.
6-seater.
You could. Oh, what if it was adjustable? You could take it out and put it in.
Fine.
Yeah.
Slot.
Which is
You
how
could
it is
do
in
Luke
universe.
Checking it out on Octo.
That's my
Oh.
favorite Falcon.
Sacred
my
Island.
God.
Watch the language. Yes.
With a Luke on Octo figure
Throw a bunch of pork
and
nests in it.
R2 with
Yeah.
with R2 projecting the
Yep.
image of Leia. Oh Jesus!
That was low, or whatever he said.
Low move.
That was a cheap
Low.
move.
Cheap move.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it.
All right. My,
Yeah.
my
But
number
yeah,
one.
that's. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
That's a fantastic. I love it. My number one, I'm surprised has not been mentioned yet, but I want as big a scale as we could possibly get. The Crown of Mustafar, Vader's throne.
Damn,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
a good one.
I want Vader's
Throw in
throne.
the Emperor hologram
Yes.
there.
Emperor Hologram. You could do
I
so
think
many
you,
Vader.
I think you do Rogue One.
variants.
You get his little like
You knew
Crypt
Vinay.
Keeper guy.
Vinay's in there too.
Vinay, I would want
Yep.
that little like egg things he's in Empire, like that. He's
Yeah.
like,
That he takes his helmet off.
yeah, he takes his helmet off. In
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be sick.
How fun would that be? That
You could throw in
that one would
Krennic
break
getting
records.
getting choked.
Yeah.
Krennic on the floor just dying. Like
That would
yeah.
break records as far as like Haslab backers go.
Well, that'd be very expensive though.
I know.
Worth it.
I,
Worth it, though.
I would get this.
Remember, Haslabs are anywhere from $250 to $500.
Yeah.
So and that's that's the only ones we've done that
Well,
they've done so far. So it's
$500 for a big chair. You said
A big chair.
big
You
as
said
possible.
as big as possible.
Yeah,
So-
so
so
like
the
full,
actual
yeah,
seat-
like you want to sit in it.
I would love to sit in that
$500
thing.
will
Yeah.
I love it.
I could do.
Put
I
it in
would
my
love
living
that.
room.
Hey, Austin can build that for you. Okay.
Okay.
Look what he made over there.
I
Like,
might not fit on an Allegiant airplane.
no,
but
that will be your seat on the plane.
Definitely not
We can
Allegiant.
try.
Allegiant would duct tape
Fly
it to the
Frontier,
top.
son.
Yeah.
Have some dignity.
No, Frontier would drop you off before you land.
Yeah.
We have
Eject.
a parachute program.
Yeah, eject. Go.
Yeah.
yeah,
Parachute
there's
program.
no landing.
We charge you $50 for the
So-
parachute. And then,
What we do is we just kick you off when we're like 30 miles away. You just float down to your destination.
And hope you don't end up in the Gulf. So
You leave with the poop. Evan, what's your one?
What's your number one guy?
number one, I'm pretty sure Brad said it on his list somewhere. An Oga set. Give us an Oga set. Throw
I
in
knew
an
that would be number
Oga,
one.
Oga figure, Rex figure, your boy Nick. You know, one of my favorite bartender Jackson figure. You could throw in all these like Ine. I don't think you ever met Ine, but throw in her as a figure. Fam as a figure.
What a LaBeth carded figure.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
Do you think we could,
Super
okay,
rare.
for real, do you think we could message her and be like, can we get your approval to make you one of the selfie series
Go for
figures? And
Yeah,
we
and
can.
we'll
It's all
bring
you.
it to you
Go
next
make
time we go.
LaBeth.
We'll bring it to you next time.
it. There you go. Go for it.
Okay. Oh,
I
and
wonder if we could do it.
I'm debating. Should I end this on sad news? They have the poker chips now on the Halcyon.
No, they've been on there for a
Yeah.
minute. Like
Uh-huh.
two
Sorry, I
two
brought us all
voyages
down,
after
but
Brad and mine.
It was that
they
soon?
were up, yeah.
Are you
Oh.
shitting me?
No.
I just found out about yesterday. So dang. I was telling somebody that, and they're like, "Well, don't you like because you went on
Does
the
anybody
ship?
know anyone
don't you-"
going?
No, I don't.
No.
But they're like, since you went on the ship, don't you still have an in? I'm like, are you kidding me? No. You got to go back.
You have 60 days before, 30 days after.
Yeah, it's like
And it's only the
long
merch
gone.
on the website on Shop Disney.
And that's
it's
not on
just
the
like
website.
Their merchant. It's just like their
The tunics
clothing
and
stuff.
that's it. Like,
That's annoying.
I
dude.
brought us down.
Jesus
I'm sorry.
Christ. I'm annoyed.
Sorry.
I want a Haslab poker chat.
me too.
What's up?
I said tunic, as in like, what was it? Land of the Lost. That guy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I don't trust a guy.
In a tunic.
All
I
right,
wrestled
guys.
at Purdue. JV.
Great episode. That's it for this week. We will see you next week on the show. Thank you, Austin, for coming.
Of course.
And thank you for
to
making us
Thor
this
for coming and
awesome,
showing up as well. It's
awesome
exciting.
lamp. We didn't
I
talk
loved
about
you
it
in
at all,
Ragnarok, except I didn't.
but He hates Ragnarok, so he did not.
You ready for that VIP tour tomorrow?
I'm excited. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, VIP tour.
Pick it.
Yeah.
What?
Just pick one right now.
Oh,
Just
let's
to
do
get
this.
just to get Evan excited.
This one because it makes him angry.
It's the same song we already played.
Which
It's
one?
Conga.
Oh, wait,
you
yeah,
already
yeah,
played
okay, well,
Conga.
hang on,
I
let's
like
take
the
it.
music. The music's
Oh,
not
no.
going to make me angry. I'm going to
Oh,
go,
the light's
yeah,
not
yeah.
working. I hate myself.
Anyway, that joke
Well,
already
we try to
happened.
do September
Yeah.
from.
I like
Do you
September. It's a
mean
good song.
that?
First, real quick. Do you think Boogie Wonderland would be good?
It would work on that
Yeah.
song.
It
on the
would.
ride.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the songs at the end of the attraction were ones that didn't make it on the ride?
Yeah.
Yes, and then there's mixtures of Mission
There was
Breakout.
an REO Speedwagon song when I got off. I was like,
Yeah.
Give it a year and you'll get
I have
that
an
song.
REO
They're just going to
Speedwagon shirt.
cycle through all these songs.
That's a good move.
That's
That's
a good
great-
thing about
that's
it.
a great move.
That's the good thing.
I love REO Speedwagon. They should have put an REO Speedwagon song. What was it? Was it Rolling with the Changes? Is that the
Yeah.
song it is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that would have been a great song.
Yeah.
All
You'll
right.
get it in a year. So
We'll see you guys tomorrow on the VIP tour.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do I'm gonna do a short video, nothing crazy, but I'll throw it up on the Jedi Talk podcast YouTube channel.
Nice.
Jedi
We're
Talk.
doing Magic Kingdom Studios Epcot.
Yep.
Sorry,
YouTube.com/Jedi. No one cares about Dak.
I do.
YouTube.com.
it's my third favorite. So.
Nope. YouTube.com/Jedi Talk. We will see you over there. Follow us on Instagram at Jedi Talk Podcast. You can follow me at Brad from Jedi Talk on Instagram. Tom, where can they find you?
At Ginger Sith 66, and do me a favor and follow Scourge Returns for future things.
Evan, where can they find you?
I don't even know or care.
Oh,
I'm on the show.
Well,
Listen to
that's
me here on the show.
fantastic. Austin, where can they find you?
I guess I'm on Instagram.
Same.
Just, I think it's Austin M. Boucher 13.
I love it.
Something
We're the
Beautiful.
same way. We're like, I don't care.
Cool.
Something like that.
Duncan, where can we find you?
Duncan, where can we find you? Outside peeing in a minute because you look like you're about to have a heart attack.
Aw.
Heard.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next show. Until then, stay safe. May the Force be with you.
Always in good journey.
Rise, Jedi Knight.
Oh.